Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to my deadline stream. Game week 29, blank game week. Let me just lock in this stream right here. Make sure everything is working. How's everyone doing this morning? I can see some in the chat already. Jay, good afternoon. Jamie Hayes, Colm. Yes, I can see the crew. Who? Taylor, Bud. Good to see everyone, man. I'm glad everyone's all right. Please, listen, if you're watching on Twitter, make sure today you jump on to the YouTube, like and subscribe, yeah? Please, even though you can stay at the comfort of watching it on X and Twitter, but still, I'd love it if you could jump on here. It makes a big difference. Let me just say hello to everyone again. Afternoon, Jesse. Afternoon, Jamie. What's going on? Colm, what's happening, bro? Good to see you, man. Let the chaos begin, please. As long as there's no golf chat, it's good to see everyone, man. Everyone here. Bud as well. Bud is already going in. Please like and subscribe. I love that. The earlier you get in, the better. I really, really like that. So, yeah, really appreciate that. I think we've already got a couple serious questions instantaneously. Well, I think Tyler, straight in, man. Why not? Let's go. Which one? And where are you in for Palmer? Then defender move to Doherty. Chris Will. Minter, Ceribio, Montel, Palmer, then defender move for Chris. I'm not sure you know Chris Will. Taylor, is he, from what I was reading, because I actually considered him as well, because he's a cheap defender and West Ham are sort of on the up. I considered him, but he only plays in a back five. So if they do move to a back four, he won't play. So I'm not sure how comfortable you are with that, to be fair. I'm not sure if I would consider him because he's cheap, isn't it? 3.9 million in a decent West Ham team and a decent, yeah. I'm not sure, you know. I'm really, really not sure, to be fair. So, yeah, not comfortable recommending that one there of the Cresswell thing that you could get. But if they play a back four, Bellegarden for Palmer, defender move to go Cresswell, all moves. I think move Cunha to. Oh, I see your point, Haaland. So they just that's exactly why I was doing it for Haaland as well. As you can see, my team on the screen. Look at it. Look at the team on the screen, but let me answer Tyler's one. So I like the Haaland move in. You bring him in. So if you're going to captain him, bring him in. It's just a combination of defenders. I think Cresswell was the better one, isn't there? Who else is there? I was in a similar situation. I didn't like the midfield, hence why I took out, believe it or not, Mohamed Salah. Can you see? That's the breaking news from my team. Either those defenders, none of them fill me with great confidence. Pick the one that has the most minutes. And I don't like really any of them, if I'm honest with you. Cresswell would be the best if he's going to start. But yeah, if he doesn't start, then you're a bit peed off there. But yeah, I do like the Haaland move. Bring him in. Look at the team. Look at my team on the screen. Have a quick look on the team on the screen and tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. Look at it. 3 transfers made. No messing around. After last week's nightmare, absolute nightmare scenario. Just have a look at the screen and let me know what you think, guys. That was absolutely horrible. I was so fuming. I still haven't recovered from that, guys. I mean, oh, what do you lot think of my captaincy? Tell me. Oh, honestly, I was so fuming. Oh my God. Sorry, I'm just checking the streams on Twitter and stuff like that. It's all good. Everything's fine. About to chat to captaincy. We're gonna go through everything. I've got everything ready and lined up for us. I'm just letting everyone jump in. Yes, Ants. What's going on, Ants? Look at the breaking news, Ants. Look at my team. Last week, you took charge in our mini league, but I did say to you the reason though. I was taking massive risks with my captaincy, trying to chase other mans, and it flopped. No Chris Wood. No Chris Wood. He is not in my team. Instead of Chris Wood, I went Haaland. Fully went against it. Good morning, Wade. Oh, interesting. The reigning predictions champ is in the chat. Good to see Wade, man. What's going on? Ah, you're the late one today. Yes, you're late. Ah, you're going to need to see the predictions league, bro. That's all I'm going to say to you. You're going to need to see the predictions league. That's all I'm going to say to you. Yeah. I think owning Haaland is a mistake. You know what? I'll be honest with you. I'm at that stage, Jamie, where it's I'm rolling the dice, mate. Last week, remember I captain Palmer. Do you know how detrimental that was to me? Boom. I could have easily played it safe. And again, I'm at the same crossroad this week. Do I go for him and fully commit and captain? Because not a lot of people are going to own him. So that's the plus side. But I agree with you. Part of me was like, after having a discussion with Praz on Thursday's Deadline Dilemmas, I was thinking, this is the only, not only way actually, but this is one of the major ways where I could make some gains potentially, or it goes all wrong, like you said, Jamie. So I'm not, I sit here and show you what I'm doing, and we're going to discuss FPL and give you all my insight, but don't necessarily do the moves I say to do. I always say that because I'm chasing at the moment. I could go Bruno Fernandes. He's made an appearance in my team after that penalty hat tricks. I could go there. Oh, he's one of the champs as well. Afternoon, or really nice King Bruno in your team. Oh, yes, he's in. He's made it in my team now. Is he in your team, bro? Let me know. That's either good or absolutely horrible. Wait till you see. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Wait till you see. So my captaincy between Wood and Bruno. Oh, you got Bruno in, yeah? Okay. I should add, Tom, you're going to need to see. I'm here using a -8 to get an 11. Man like Mo can barely... Nah, you know what? I took a -4 as well, Tom. Afternoon, bro. I took a -4 as well, Tom. My team wasn't healthy. You said bench boost. Nah. If we get Dango team news, I'll play him ahead of maybe one of the defenders. What do you reckon, guys? I took a -4. I was a little bit fit. You know what? After last week, I was a little bit disheartened. Like, if we talk about that, just a quick debrief. I knew the risks. So that's why you didn't hear me moan or sulking. I knew the risks of going against Salah for captaincy. That how wrong it went is the funniest part of FPL. First of all, Palmer was sick the night before. We didn't know, which meant he played less minutes. And then not only did he play less minutes, he missed the penalty. If he got the first penalty and scored that, the game could have changed. He could have got 2 goals and all. Even one return makes it a little bit less pain. But for it to go that extreme, to get the -2 captaincy, and then Salah, because Southampton scored, he ended up playing 90 minutes. You can't make that up, which meant he's got that extra last goal and the bonus points. Sometimes FPL, I'll tell you what, you got to know how to look after your mental health, because seriously, if I was, say, really competing this season, I'm not having the best season, I would have been super fuming. But yeah, it is what it is, man. Yes, thank you. I'm glad you said that. It was very good, you know. It's very good for me as well. A lot of the times I do the pods and I'm you know, getting information. I'm talking myself into or out of moves, and just, yeah, it's very, very useful. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Make sure you like as well. Bruno in for Palmer. Okay, that's a good move. Simple move, that is. Yeah, it's a simple move. Now I was going for him as captain as well. Fair play. Fair play. Let's have a look at another question. We'll keep going down. First of all, let me say hello to my bro. Yes, hope you're well. I'm good. Thank you, Roberto. Hopefully you're well, mate. I'm loving all the huge guests you're getting on your show, man. Hey, all the huge guests on there. Love that. If you're not already subscribing to Roberto's channel, make sure you get in and do that, man. He's got everyone, all the big major FPL managers and content creators have come on there. They share their insight and whatnot. Definitely check him out, man. He's one of the top boys. All right, Carissa, Saar, Castagna, Nori, Mikalenko, Trent, Bumo, Dango, Palmer, Bowen, Wood, Wisser. What would you do with this if I want to Trent, Guardiola, Dango to Bruno for? So that would be your -8. You're saying I want to Trent to Guardiola, Dango to Bruno. Why is that a -8? That's only a -4. Well, you've got no transfers. Is that what you're saying? You've already used your transfers. So 1 minute, Saar's playing, Castagna's playing, Nori's playing, Mikalenko's playing, Trent isn't, and Bumo's playing, Dango's playing, could be just 20 minutes, Palmer's playing, Bowen's playing. You're actually good, you know that. You might be better off. I mean, the way to look at it, the Trent to Vardio, I've done that move, but that's only this week. I don't think it even keeps a clean sheet. That move is for next week's for Leicester. That's what that move is for. Leicester at home could be, like, we try to sometimes look at the fixture list and try to highlight games where there could be carnage. Now, we know City this season have been stinking up the place, but they've started to put some wins together now, and they're looking to finish the season stronger, and Leicester are hideous. Meaning that game there could be one of those games, okay? So that's the reason I like that move. For this week, you're not desperate. I don't think you need to do that move this week. You've got 8 Nori, Mikalenko, and what's his name, Castagna. Does he play? Fulham play? Yeah, exactly. So you've got the 3 defenders. I don't think you need to force that. Unless that move has to happen so you can do Dango to Bruno for the money. For the -8, I'm not too sure. If it was a -4, I like it. And the only way I'd actually give you my personal opinion, of course, you do it if you feel like that's the move. But if you're going to captain Bruno, so you fully commit to try and make someone else points back. Otherwise, nah, I don't think. Or you're captaining Wood more than likely. If you're captaining Wood, I'd scrap that move, mate. I wouldn't do that. Being a free hit for me means a week finally without Palmer, which him and watch him return this week, I guarantee it. You know what? Let me know your free hit team, because that's actually quite interesting. We need to discuss that, because there'll be a couple of people watching the stream that are on free hit. I'm intrigued to know what you've gone with, bro. Let me know your free hit team. Let's see. 2 free transfers for me. No hits. No one should start on a green arrow. Yeah, it's true. I've taken a -4. So you're already in a good position. I've gambled it, yeah, man. As I said to you, I'm at the stage of the season now where I'm like, you know what? Nothing's kind of gone right for me. Fun facts: Haaland has a whopping 10 goals in 23 and only 1 double-digit score since. Yeah, I know. But then again, you can flip it. He's had 7 returns in the last 9 games. So the consistency's there. And in a game week like this week where it could go your way, there might not be many scorers, if that makes sense. Less fixtures. The fixtures are pretty tight as well. We're going to look at the clean sheet odds and whatnot. Yeah, so bear that in mind. It can always go, Jamie. I agree with you. And what you said last week, to be fair, you was on my mind because you said it, and fun for me anyway. It did come true, because I was telling you a lot about what I was looking to do. I have no bench, all aside from my goalkeeper. I'm blanking. Yeah, that's fine. Look, I sold Salah, but I was going to sell either Isaac or Salah. And then I'm thinking I'll bring him back on a wild card either next week or the week after. So I'm not stressing. Team value, so what? That's the least of my concern. That's all good, bro. No worries, man. Best 4.5 million defender option this week, and possibly 33. Won't need him between. Is one of the Man United boys, Tom? Can you get to one of the Man United boys? Cresswell is wicked at 3.9, but I'm not sure if he plays. He only plays in the back 5. Remember, Dan was telling us, earlier, which is a bit concerning, because you know how FPL has been this season. Whenever you want to use him, he won't be there. So that's the frustrating part. So yeah, I'm not quite sure, you know. I'm trying to think. Yeah. Is it, yeah, Man United? Let me check one of the Man United. Let me check that right now, actually. I'm curious. 4.3 million you've got to spend on a defender. Let's have a quick check. Two seconds. Hopefully you can see my screen. Yes, you can. I'm sharing this screen here. Let's go. So let's try to help Tom out here. Let's put 4.4 million in the filter. Let's see what we got. Mikalenko, you can't afford him. Can't afford Williams. He's got, did he say 4.3? Didn't it? Tom said 4.3. Trust that little 0.1 in it. Makes a difference in it. Burn, and these all 4.4. They are, isn't it? Oh. So Martinez, the butcher's injured. Shalaba, you know what? Might be Mazraoui, you know. Look at it. It's pretty grim when you see this, isn't it? You need him for 30. You don't need him. What did Tom say? He doesn't need him for, and possibly so needs him this week and 33. So this week is gorgeous Leicester and 33 Wolves. You know what? It might be the Man United. The only thing is De Ligt or someone there. Who's better? Let me see. I think it's a Man United player, you know. But 4.3. Mazraoui. I think I'd go De Ligt. De Ligt 4.3. Nice, 4.8. Yeah, I think Mazraoui. Who else is there, Tom? Who else is in consideration? We had a quick look. There's not much in it. It's pretty grim. It's actually pretty grim. I'm looking through. There's nah. Don't want Lewis. God, has he actually been playing recently? It's nice. I'm thinking Mazraoui. In the chat, let me know, and I won't spend all day looking. But let me know what you lot think, guys. If let's go back to my team here. Yeah, sorry, Tom. I think that's the best I've got there, bro. There's not much. I prefer Trent. What Trent? But Trent is injured, bro. He ain't playing. Oh, Trent too. Sorry. You're answering one of the questions. Trent to Milinkovic. Yeah, that's fine. Orange Apple, yo, lad. Thoughts on wildcard 31 if I need to take? Yes, lad. If I need to take a -12 to get a decent team, -4 to get 10 stars, I'll take the -4. Don't take -12, man. I'm uneasy. I've seen a -8 work out a couple of times. -12 realms, the odds are not in your favor, especially your wildcarding, like you said. Oh, thoughts on wildcard if I need to take to wild. No, don't wildcard now. See, look at your team with 10 players. And if they're 10 good players, like for example, if it's only got like one defender missing, doesn't matter. Defender don't keep a clean sheet. Look at it like this. You may be missing out on 2 points. You know, worst case scenario, missing out on 6 points. Defenses this season have been like not great. I wouldn't break your team for that. I wouldn't break your team for that at all. Tom, I'd personally say, yeah, it's not ideal. What about I prefer Majraoui, I think, yeah. And this is the big one here. Please like and subscribe. If you're new to the stream, remember to stick around. After we do all the Q&As, captaincy, and all that good stuff, we're going to do the prize. We do a prize predictions league. It's free for everyone to enter. It's good fun. We do it weekly. There's a monthly prize. So stick around for that. As soon as the deadline goes, we jump onto that, okay? And it's like 10 minutes or whatever it is. So definitely stick around for that. But you can only enter, of course, and win a prize if you're a subscriber on YouTube and you've liked the stream. So definitely get on and do that. Oh, such a reason. Yes, I'm bringing in Bruno. Yeah, if you're bringing in Bruno, then you know what? Good luck and go for it. That way there, you're fully committing for it. It's sometimes when you do half-hearted moves, transfer out one Greaves or you have to play. Transfer out which one? Greaves or Van der Berg? Van der Berg, I'm not sure if he's going to start. I know the manager said he's fit now and whatnot. I have to play the other one. Yeah. I'd transfer out. I'd keep Greaves. He's been playing recently. I'd keep him. I mean, that's a bit of a grim one, isn't it, Taylor, to be honest? But that's what I would do personally. But am I bringing in Vardio for the fixture next week as well? Am I hearing you and waiting on it to? That's what I mean. Yeah. If you don't have to go this week, I've done it this week here because I needed the money from Trent. Trent doesn't sound. First of all, we need to say this. Trent doesn't sound good. For when they said that they're hoping to have him back before the end of the season, like why would you say that? Why not even after international break? After the say 4 weeks in a month. He said after. Slot said specifically, hopefully before end of the season. That don't sound good. So I think he's definitely a transfer out. But you don't have to go this week. You can wait, get more information. Team value at the moment. Don't let it bother you too much. But you're not worried about Bruno's fixtures long term. Yeah, but she might be maybe wildcarding. If you're wildcarding, then you can flip it. Plus, just look at Bruno, what he's been doing recently. Bruno's weird. He's one of those players. He's got 29 points in the last 3 games. 10, 10, 9. If you include the European Cup, where he got a hat-trick as well. I mean, come on. He's one of those players. He's weird. The fixture don't really matter as much, and his team performance don't matter. It's because he takes the penalties, the set pieces. He's the main talisman of that team. Even though we know United have been rubbish. Like he's a weird player, him. I'll tell you that now. So, okay, this is the free hit. Okay, boys and girls, let's have a look at the free hit team. This is my man's free hit team here. So, 8 Nori, Saar 8 Nori is going. Aina, Majraoui, Son. Okay, fair play. This is when you can have some fun on the free hit. Son, Bruno, Mbumo, Bowen, Kluivert, Haaland, Wood. That's so nice. I'd love it. I think my front three, if I was free hitting, would be Evan Eliasson, Wood, and Haaland. Definitely. I think I prefer Evan Eliasson over maybe Bowen, but that team is powerful. Let me know in the chat what you think about that free hit team. And remember, if you're watching on Twitter and X, jump on and get involved in the chat here as well. That's my free. Yeah, I can tell, mate. That team is super true. How about my? That's what I'm thinking. That's exactly what I'm thinking, Roberto. I know I'm a bit behind. I'm catching up now. Let's go here. That's who I went for. Yellow. Yep. Don't mind the lit this week. Yeah, but he's a bit more expensive. I like him as well, actually, for this week. Same now. I fancy the bullet header there, innit? Yeah, I can see it as well. Please like and subscribe. I'm loving the support. Thank you very much. Like, nice. I love that. Yes, best 6.7 million defender. Well, to be honest, at that budget, bro, you can buy whoever you want. That means you're selling trade, aren't you? So, Vardio, maybe the fixtures are decent. I mean, to be fair, his XG's been hideous in the last 4 games, like inexistent, and he's not really been as attacking as he normally is. But then the fixtures are about to change. The Leicester fixture next week, not next week, after the international break, is going to be juicy. So yeah, it's all about that. It's the gamble. We get him in this week and hope he stays fit. I mean, the way FPL's gone this season, I'm fully expecting him to get injured over the international break. Then I've got to do another move. But if he is, he's a good transfer in. After that, I would say the Nottingham Forest defenders. If we look at fixtures, let's look at fixtures here. And it depends how Roberto mentioned something earlier on. It depends what your plans are. If you're wild carding or whatnot, because it all depends how long you're going to own the player for. If it's short term, like just say for 3 game weeks and stuff, Man City, Brighton, Leicester, Man United, decent fixtures. Wolves fixtures are good, but then you're picking a player from a team that's still in relegation battle. Nottingham Forest, I really like them. Ipswich, Man United, and then you've got Aston Villa, then Everton. I really like them. That's the Nottingham Forest. You can double up with them to make them a differential, because I think everyone's going to have at least one Forest defensive cover, I think, now. So yeah, they're the best I can recommend. Don't look at it about how much money and you feel you need to spend the money. I think defenders at the moment, there ain't no exciting attacking ones. Like, where are they? There's no exciting attacking. Reece James, Trent's injured. Reece James is fallen off. Cucurella, but Chelsea concede. Where are they? There's not really exciting fullbacks at the moment. So just try and get the defensive cover. And that's the reason Vardy all of a sudden has popped up in popularity. Not because he's been amazing. It's more because there isn't anyone else. So just bear that in mind. But yeah, that's why I'd go. I'd probably go Vardy or Aina, one of them. Last 15 Premier League game weeks, Man United have kept 1 clean sheet. Yeah, but here's the thing though, Colm. I know this, and this is where sometimes historical data is important. Of course we do, because we use that data-driven decisions. We use it to help us to try predict the future. But then we have to flip it and go, they're playing Leicester. That's the way to look at it as well. That has some weight. That has some big weight. In fact, let's go straight to this. Let's run through the clean sheet. Yeah, see, I think now saying the same thing as me or Gabriel, exactly. Yeah, they're the only two in it now. There's not much choices in defenders, and yeah, people in the chat know what they're talking about. I got to say, Colm. So let's have a look at this. Let's bring us to this. Let's have a look at the clean sheet odds. After this, we'll go to captaincy, because believe it or not, this week there is a discussion. Last week's discussion was hilarious, but this week's one I think it's a bit more realistic. But look at the clean sheet odds. So who's got the best clean sheet odds this week? Everton against West Ham. They've got 38% clean sheet odds. So if you've got a Mikalenko or Pickford, maybe there's something there for you. After that, we've got Nottingham Forest against Ipswich. So that's why I said to you, if it's short term and you want this week now, I think Nottingham Forest against Ipswich is decent. Wolves against Southampton, but I think that is 32%, but I'm not too sure about that. I think Southampton are going to fancy Wolves are a bit of a closer, realistic opposition that they could get something against, so they might score. Arsenal versus Chelsea, 34% clean sheet odds, so you could go Gabriel. That's always consistent. If you ain't got him already, you're more than likely have him. But look at Manchester United, 32%. So even though what you said, Cole, they're not keeping clean sheets, you'd like to think against Leicester. I mean, knowing Vardy, he'll crash the party in it and score, but yeah. So these are the clean sheet odds. Look at them. I think Everton, Nottingham Forest, Wolves, Arsenal, and Manchester United this week. Fulham not too far behind, but I fancy goals there. Now let's have a look at the goal scoring. Who's going to be scoring the most goals this week? Remember, this is just predicted data. Could turn out to be nonsense. Yeah. Manchester City predicted to score 2 goals against Brighton. Bournemouth predicted to score 2.2. Bournemouth's the highest this game week. So if you've got their attackers, Semenyo, Evanilson, Clivert, like, you play them. Who else? Fulham 1.8, nearly 2 against Tottenham. Tottenham are falling off defensively, man. Who else? There's not much. This week is a tight week. Man United at 1.8. But apart from that, there's nothing that really stands out. So use this. Make sure you use this information. If you've got any tight 50-50s and you're not quite sure what you want to do, like if there's any like benching dilemmas or someone you want to bring in, use this information to try and help you guys. Like sometimes it helps. Let's have a look. Should I inbox you my predictions this week on Twitter? I need to leave about 1:30. That's cool. No problem, mate. Yeah, if you need to, when you need to leave, yeah. If you need to leave, or put them in the chat just before you leave, because that'll be the deadline time. If you need to leave at 1:30, yeah, at 1:30, yeah, just put them in the chat then, mate. And you can do both if you want to be 100% certain, but that's not a problem at all, bro. And also, Jamie, DM me, let me know if you received your prize. You should have received yours. I swear I spoke to the person. They said that they sent it. So let me know. If not, I'll follow it up. You should have received yours. I'd say, yeah, there you go. See, Gabriel. options I'm considering: Mazraoui, Kilman, Cresswell, Docky. You know what? I'd go Mazraoui. I know it's boring, but I fancy them for the clean sheet, even though Colm said only one. Cresswell's more exciting, but then you've got the headache. Just when you need him, Tom, just when you need him, they might play a back four, not a back five. Man, that'll pee me off. Captaincy. Oh my God. What's the time? First of all, what we got? Nearly half an hour still. All right. So we're in a good position. I have to make sure in it. Deadline's 1:30 today, innit? Am I right? Yeah. Not going crazy. Deadline is, yeah, 1:30. Cool. So, all right. We're healthy. We're in a healthy position. Right. Let's talk captaincy, man. Let's talk captaincy. Here they are. Here's my top 3 captaincies in order. These are my top 3 captaincies in order. So we're going to run through them, and I'll tell you why I think that's pretty tight. Again, always go with what you feel. So it's a good question. Thank you, Jay. Haaland this week, what makes him extra appetizing is that not a lot of people are going to own him. So managers like me who are chasing, I'm chasing even more now after last week's captain failure, but that's the game we play, isn't it? He's not going to be highly owned. He's got a good fixture, Brighton. I don't think Brighton have picked up recently. So it won't be easy. But Man City at home, he's formed 7 from 9 returns. Yes, they're maybe not double digits, but he's returning consistency. And one thing with your captain you want is at least 1 return. Just 1 return, all right? The fixture's decent, I've already said, and he's the penalty taker, and the minutes are solid. So you take all of those, and he's predicted, if I'm using the models, you can see that he's predicted over 6 points. So that's at least 1 attacking return. Next, between Wood and Bruno. Excuse me, guys. Wood and Bruno, I think it's much tighter. So if you see the models are predicting Bruno to score more than Wood, okay? Mainly because he's a midfielder. They both take penalties. Their minutes are both going to be excellent. The fixture's excellent for both of them. So what made me go Wood over I think is Man United's inconsistency and their plays. They just finished the Thursday game in Europe. Although they'll be buoyed and he'll have a hat-trick, I think it's very, very tight that I just prefer Wood, I think, just for the consistency and how he has been this season. As I said, it's very, very tight. Like you could go either of them, whoever you own. If you own all 3, then it's a tricky situation. But for me, let me know in the chat if you agree or disagree with my order. I think Haaland, Wood, and Palmer. If you're chasing, I think if you really chasing, Bruno's the best captain. He's a differential. Again, like Haaland, won't be highly owned. So if you go there, Wood is highly owned. So there's an advantage and disadvantage. If Wood scores, your rank it plummets. If he blanks and Bruno or Haaland goes off, you're flying. So that's how this game works. If you know effective ownership, I'm not even going to bore you in a stream with it, but it makes a big difference of how you go up and down. Okay, and it depends again your appetite for risk. If you want to be very, very safe, Jay, to answer your question, just go Wood. Because Bruno's already differential, so his points coming in just help you no matter what. Where if Wood does score and you don't have him captain, you're going to feel the pain. He's going to be in a 100%, maybe more than 100% effective ownership. So yeah, bear that in mind, okay? What we got? Orange Apple. I've taken a -4 for Salah to Fernandez this week, okay, and Isaac to Haaland. Technically, I'll have 11 players, but Jorgensen isn't starting. Thanks, Mariska, so 10. Not the end of the world. No, you're right. You could play, yeah, without a goalkeeper. I said to you, if it's a defensive player, the attacking player, there's always more potential to pay back those hits. When it's a defensive player, I'm not as confident. You could easily play. I mean, just say you bought in a goalkeeper and they concede. It's 2 points, but you took the -4. You haven't got that. You're on a loss, and you've most really got rid of a goalkeeper who might have a better fixture next week. Don't add up for me. So for me, yeah, take that out. We're really taking Garnacho. You know what? I had a chat with that midweek with a Manchester United fan, and I was put off Garnacho. Now, in the chat, let me know actually. Now, you're a United fan. I think both are minutes risks this week. What I mean by that, they're not going to play 90 minutes. It's whether you get your money back. Chelsea are poor at the moment. They're a bit toothless. They're conceding chances. So why not play Nwaneri? Uh-oh. The pronunciation police. Where's Tom? Nwaneri. Well, yeah. Well, however you say it. I'd keep him. Yeah. Unless you get a leak or information that Garnacho's starting and you want to really gamble that fixture. I'm not sure it's worth a hit. If it's a free transfer, then yeah. Even then, I'm not quite sure. You're better off keeping a transfer. I would go for Mazraoui, Tom. Yeah, potentially attacking returns against not. Yeah, that's my choice as well. Same as me. Yeah, that's my choice. David's family, what's going on, my friend? If you could only have one this week, would you go Haaland or Bruno? The reason I would go is if it's just for 1 week, I'd go Bruno because it's against Leicester. If it's for next week as well, because you're not wildcarding, I would go Haaland. I think next week, Haaland against Leicester, the FOMO is going to be real. This is the thing with FPL. We always remember the recency bias. We know Man City's not been flying. We know Haaland's not really been getting those double-digit hauls. But at home to Leicester, that's the kind of game I think we can all see it here. It might not happen. For all we know, Leicester beat. You never know. But that game could be 4 or 5. And that's where this Terminator scores a hat-trick. So that's my thinking with this. So that's the thinking behind this move here. It's not just this week. This week is you get something and you take it, but next week you're already ahead. Next game week, it's not next week. The next game week, then you're already ahead. So that's the thinking behind him. Okay, Davis. If it's just 1 week and you're either wildcarding or you're free hitting, you could go Bruno, big differential, maybe potential huge gains. If it's for a bit longer, I'd go Haaland. Predictions for Sunday at Wembley Mall. You know what? I was still hoping to go, me and my son. I've got one of my friends is trying to hook me up, but it hasn't come through yet. But predictions, to answer your question, I'm going 2-2 extra time, then Newcastle win on pens. Or can you imagine another pen loss for my team? That would be so painful, man. That would be. Look how precise you are, Tonali. If you get this right, because I remember last time you predicted something crazy and it was spot on. I think it was the Wood hat trick. You actually predicted. I'll never forget that. You did. That's crazy. I hope you're wrong, mate. That would be too painful. I don't mind losing. Like against PSG, I think we all agree they were the better team if you include both legs. They're the best team I've seen this season. Like really good team. But to lose again, and I don't mind Newcastle, but of course, if I'm predicting my team, I'm going to say we're going to win 2-1 in 90 minutes. That's going to be my prediction. Oh, it's good to see Claire. Afternoon, Claire. Hope you're well. Any leaks of her team information coming out at the moment, Claire? Nothing pops up. Shugsy, too busy to be on the show this week, so about to play 40. So I'll give you my predictions. No problem at all, bro. No worries at all. I hear that, and good luck with the football, bro. So yeah, no worries. I know how it is, man. Fernandez, not Captain Mo. Can I be honest with you, bud? I'm not sure. I've got it. I'll show you my team. Look, we'll flick back to my team here. Yeah. I've currently got it on Haaland, but I could flick back to Bruno. I know what you're saying. I know, man. I know. I'm really not sure, bud. Like, what do you think? Who you captaining? If you had both, who you captaining? Let me know, man. I'm really not sure. It's the honest truth. Shugsy, I know I did well last week, by the way. Yeah. It's a shame you can't stick around to see the charts. Yeah, you did do good. You did do good. I got to say, you did do good. We'll give you that. I'd definitely pick Mazraoui, Tom. Yeah, I think Mazraoui, you see, yeah, I think he's very popular. I already have TA, Gabriel Davis. This is in relation to your other question, and I forgot. So you've already got TA, Gabriel. So you've got Gabriel Davis, Munoz. Oh, so Munoz doesn't play, and TA doesn't play. So TAA's got to leave. Get rid of him. Yeah, get rid of him and bring in maybe Vardio, yeah. It's not much. It's not the most exciting, isn't it? If you're not and you want him for Leicester as well, bring him in. Yeah, makes sense now. For some time, all the fixtures should be in dark red. It's so true. It's so true. You're right. I think Bowen scores today, to be honest. I think Forest is the best defense of clean. Yeah, agree. If anyone hasn't got a Forest defender, Aina Milenkovic and Nico Williams. Yep. Like and subscribe from my boy. Thank you very much. You heard that. Please like and subscribe. It's always a nice reminder. If you're watching and hopefully you're enjoying, jump on from Twitter. Jump off. Come to YouTube. Jump on here. Jump in the chat. Like and subscribe. And as I say, later on, we're going to do the predictions tournament in about 20 minutes once we lock in our teams. And then we're going to do that quickly. Then we can enjoy the rest of our Saturdays. All right. Thanks, Chase. You got your predictions in for next week. Oh, yeah, see, got that in. Thank you. Bench one of these. Kirkes, Robinson, Gabriel Williams, Ainori. Oh, my God. Wait, what kind of evil question is this, bro? Let's see if we can use some data to help us. So Robinson's clean sheet odds are 20%. No, I'd bench Robinson against Tottenham. That's one. I'd play Gabriel. I'd play him. That's boring. This is because of his ownership, but he's still Arsenal. I think maybe keep a clean sheet against Chelsea. Kirkes' attacking returns potentially 2.2 goals and 25% clean sheet. So Kirkes definitely plays. Gabriel definitely plays. So you just have to bench one. And Williams, I think, has to play. Oh, God. I'm 8-0. Oh. Wow. I think I'd play Williams, Gabriel, and Kirkes. But then 8 Nori's the whole point is if you're not going to play 8 Nori this week against Southampton, when are you playing him? It's weird, isn't it? That's a tricky one. I think I'd stick with that. Kirkes, Gabriel, and Williams. Let the chat let me know what they think about that. Oh, look at this legend. No, you're the legend, my friend. I hope you will. I hope the jogging is still going on and you're keeping yourself nice and fit as well. And your FPL season is going well. Yeah. So I know you've had a roller coaster as well. How you roller coaster? It's good to see you in the chat, my friend. It's good to see you here, man. Ortega's apparently the City goalkeeper and not Edison. Wow. Pepe's Pep, in it. To be fair, Edison is not great, isn't he? Edison doesn't even make my top 5 goalkeepers in the Prem. I'm being serious. I'm not even trolling. I don't know what you guys think. Edison doesn't even make my top 5 goalkeepers in the Prem. Genuinely, not even. Alisson's by far the best. I think Raya's most really coming to second place. Raya, Martinez. Who else is there? I think Liverpool's second goalkeeper, believe it or not, is mostly in the top 5. Kelleher. Vicario, maybe the top one. I know he's been injured. I've not seen enough of him, but he's shown me signs. I think that might be my 5. If you're thinking that's my Liverpool bias, having Kelleher in there, I could remove him and put Pickford maybe. But even Pickford, I don't rate. He's not good either. Not many good goalkeepers in the Prem. I'm finishing work now, so I'll check when I'm back. No problem at all, Jamie. No problem at all, bro. Palmer captain, who says, oh my God. You missed the start, I think, in the chat when I was just wiping my tears and I was crying. Like I got a little towel here where I was just wiping my tears. I captained him last week. Everything that could go wrong went wrong. And it's been typical of FPL this season. It's evil where there's sometimes the 50-50 swings. I don't mind if Salah, say, got 16 and Palmer got 9. You think that fair play? It's unlucky. But for that extreme, one to get, say, 16, whatever, one to get 2 points. So to answer your question, no, unless you are rolling the biggest dice. This is the biggest, it's dangerous. Nah, don't. Arsenal are strong defensive. Look at Arsenal's clean sheet odds, 34%. Nah, don't do that. Let me see what Roberto. Can't believe people are captaining Haaland over Wood. Erling hasn't got a hat-trick this year. Wood only got. I hear you, Roberto. And this is where, as I said, you're trying to balance. In FPL, you're always trying to balance historical data with potential upcoming data. It's not always going to go with what's happened in the past. That's like me saying Haaland scored 55 goals last season. Wood has never scored more than 20, if that makes sense. So Wood should never be, if we can't look at it like that, it's a combination of all, and it's how you put it together. And the managers who have the best FPL season are the ones, for some reason, whether it's luck or skill, whatever it is, they get those decisions right week in and week out. And that's the truth of it. So I hear you, Roberto. As I said, I'm not on here telling anyone to break their team to buy Haaland or to captain him. I don't really do that. My streams and even my videos talk FPL, provide information, and then you make the decisive decision. And that's how it should be. We should all be picking our own teams, our own decisions. And if we have contrasting opinions, that's good. That's what we want. We want that. Doesn't mean you're wrong, I'm right. After the outcome, we could say, but that's a bit harsh. If we use hindsight, or when things have happened, say Wood scores 2 goals and Haaland scores 1, Roberto comes back to me, Simo, you was wrong. I mean, it's harsh because what if it goes the other way? What, then I come to you and say, oh, Roberto, look what you used completely wrong. Well, listen, pick your team, pick your players, pick your captaincy, and just go with it. I think the 3 captains are tightly poised, and even the models, you could see the models have got them really, really tight. So don't. One thing I've learned playing FPL for what, 20 years, whatever it is, since it came out. Don't stress yourself. Like, pick the moves. You can have a little sulk if it flops, but then you move on. You can never be 100. You're not in control. 1 time in 8 weeks. So good idea. That's the funny thing is, yeah, exactly how it works. Everyone Captain Palmer now. Didn't anyone click that when Mo said Haaland, Wood, and Palmer for captaincy? Listen, I don't try to hide. All my videos are there. I said it. I captained him. And the good thing is, though, Roberto, I'm not one of the managers or content creators that say something and then don't do it. I voted. I went there with my chest strong and failed hard. I had a huge rank drop. But it is what it is. This is what FPL is about, man. How many times of my seasons, Roberto, where I've done this, been aggressive, and it's gone my way, and I've had those amazing rank finishes where I've won every mini league, everything, because I've got those decisions. They're brave. But if they go wrong, you look like a bit of a fool, like I did last week. But that's FPL, man. That's FPL now. Everyone cap Palmer now. Can you imagine? If Palmer turned up this week and scores 2 goals, honestly, it wouldn't, you know what? The way the season's gone, you wouldn't be surprised. You actually wouldn't be surprised. I know what you meant, Bruno. Yeah. But why are people selling Isaac? I have a crazy value. You know what it is, Delia? First of all, afternoon's good to see you. You know what it is, Delia? You have to sell some of your play. You don't have to, actually. You could bench Isaac, Palmer, and Isaac, Palmer, and Salah. You can bench them. But then if you want to bring in one of these other high players in these game weeks, and we've got the wild card. So if you're wild carding soon, you can do it, lose the team value and buy them back. I mean, what is team value now at the end of the season? Now it's time to attack the points. I wouldn't be worried about team value too much. Now it's time to attack the points. So you just buy Isaac back, buy Salah back. Simple. It might mean you have to downgrade one of your other players by 0.5. So be it. You know, so yeah, I wouldn't. Thank you again. Silent end. I heard someone say it's a soft end. This one here, I even got, I think my friend Tom, the pronunciation specialist. Where is he? If he's on here, he's laughing when he's hearing this. He sent me a little clip, I think, or someone else sent me a little clip how to say it. And it sounded like a soft end. But anyway, we're not going to go into that too much. As an aspiring football commentator, pretty sure the pronunciation is Wanyeri. Yeah, that's what I heard. Similar to that. No, I heard there's a soft end there. But yeah, I know, Roberto. I know that, Roberto. I'm keeping my eyes on you, bro. I soon see you on BBC. I know this. It's inevitable. You've missed him talking about Wood and then saying it makes a big difference how you go up and down. The Wood jokes, they're here. Normally, prizes at the end of the Wood jokes on the FPL Wire, or that's part of the classic part if you watch that pod. Delia, no clue why people are saying is that people have lost their heads. But listen, it's that time of the season. So you say this, okay, all right. Let me flip it to Delia and Roberto. And first of all, let's do time check. It's 15 minutes. Because I know sometimes we're just chatting kind of soft FPL stuff. If there's any urgent stuff, I'll look through and answer them. But hopefully you're locked in and you've got all your important decisions done. But just to answer, this is important. So do you remember when people started selling Haaland in game week 5 or 6 or 7? Do you remember that? And it seemed ludicrous because we all had the data from last season where he scored non-stop. It sounded ludicrous. It turned out to be an astonishing move. The top managers, like, say, this season that I know in my mini leagues, like Harry and Praz, they done that and it paid off. And those two same managers, say, example, have sold either, say, Palmer or Isaac or a Salah because they want one of these other players in. So are they crazy? That's what I'm saying to you. So it all depends. And I only use those two as examples because they're having good seasons. It could be anyone. It doesn't matter who it is. It could be anyone. So, yeah. Cole's cheeky son. So Cole's always cheeky, you know, Cole, man. I think Garnacho starts this week. The front three will be Garnacho's. Well, there you go. See, Niall's answer. That was very early on in the conversation. So there you go. Let me flick through quickly. I'm behind. I'm going to get to the bottom of the chat. I'm either taking this week too lightly or some people. It might be both, Delia. How many times? Last season, I don't know if you remember, this blank game week, I used my free hit and no lies. It was hilarious. I think I got 16 points. There's people that didn't even touch their team. And they had 4 players playing and they got more points than me. It can happen. Yeah, just bear that in mind. It can happen. Chris Adeli on Chris Wood app. Let's have a look. But it's Sunday's final part. But no, actually, that's a good point. No, we only do it for the Premier League. That's a good question, bud. No, we will discuss the predictions straight after the deadline. I'll give you the rules and which teams are involved and not. Very good question, though. I like that. But it's not part of it. No, it's not part of it. We'll keep it separate. We'll just do just the Prem this week. So listen, time check. We are about 10 minutes, let's just say. I'll give a little buffer in there. Unless the admin keeps the game open again like last time. That was mad. Make sure your teams are all locked in and stuff. Let me frick through. Oh, don't want to discuss that yet. So the cleans, these are the fixtures. This is my team, how it looks at the moment, the predicted points, 55 points. It might not look that great, but this is a game week where some managers might get 25 points. It's going to be very swingy. The fixtures, the amount of games being played. Remember, there's 4 good teams not playing. Crystal Palace, Aston Villa, Liverpool, Newcastle. So, yeah, bear that in mind, okay? Capsuling in Bumo right now. Woof! I like it. I mean, there's going to be goals in that game. I'll say that. There's going to be goals in that game. So, yeah, nothing wrong with that. Oh, Liverpool lose. Oh, my God. That's brutal, man. It's actually brutal. That is brutal. Mo, if you own Haaland for 47, I think you have to. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I'm kind of with you. I mean, price shouldn't be the dictator because you might want Haaland's points, but I agree. I think if you're buying him in, kind of you fully commit for him. I think so as well. Timothy, when are you using wildcard? I think game week 31, Timothy. I think we should have the information of the FA Cup results. Don't forget what's going to happen right now, just so you all know. We've got international break after this. Unusually, straight after an international break, we're followed by FA Cup fixtures. And then depending on those fixtures, we're going to know all the information we need for game week 31, hopefully, which means then we can wildcard. Wildcard game week 31. Make sure we're ready for the double game week in 32, which has got the Newcastle double and Crystal Palace double. We want to be involved. Make sure the team's ready for bench boost 33, and then free hit maybe for 34, and then attack the rest of the season. That's it. All my chips are done. That's the sort of thinking I've got at the moment, Timothy. So hopefully that's helped you there as well. So bear that in mind as well. Okay, Timothy. I'm going for Bruno. Leicester away. Fair play. Nothing wrong with that. Love that. Good afternoon, Foxy. Good to see you on the chat. Hopefully you've subscribed already. If this is your first time jumping on, I can't remember. You've mostly been on before. Niall, what's the eyes for? What am I missing? Breaking news. What's happening? Marmouche starts. Here we go. Is this Tom? This is Tom. Doesn't deal in mucking about. So yeah, Tom doesn't be mucking about. Where's that from? Tom, is that from Tony? Interesting. So Marmouche owners, all of a sudden, it's looking pretty good for you starting, because I really rate him. All right, let me get to the questions. There's not a lot of time left. For -8, it would be the TA to Vardio, Palmer to Bruno, Gakpo to Haaland, and Cunha to Evan Leeson, or -4, TA to Nico, Gakpo to Haaland, and Cunha to... The -8, so much more better in it. I think you get that back, I think the -8, especially when you wildcard in Davis. Have you used your wildcard already, or you got a plan to? Yeah, I don't normally recommend a -8, but that looks gorgeous. Better than the -4. Strand, he's decent fixture against Southampton, but by the way, guys, Marmouche will score this game week mostly because I sold him. That confirms it. Everyone knows how FPL luck. Listen, we've got 10 minutes, all right? 8 minutes. Someone's going to put a buffer on there. One debate I have, it does not Son start as he has been off and on. It's a risk for me. But if you're free hitting, I like it. There's not many midfielder options like a premium. You've already got Bruno. If you're getting rid of Palmer, then I think you gamble. So where else do you go? Or you go for someone like a Morgan Gibbs White and put that money elsewhere up top. I mean, the only thing I'm certain if on my free hit team, I'd have Evan Leeson, Wood, and Haaland as my front three. So yeah. Oh, you picked up an injury, Edison. No idea. Okay, cool. No worries. Thank you, Claire. Claire's another resource of pure information. Love that. Thank you, Claire. Appreciate that. Sells is a top keeper. How can I forget him? Thank you, bud. He has been outstanding this season. Definitely. Allison Sells, Ray Vicario. Oh, how far behind am I in my chat? I need to... Bruno Cat for me. Okay, Foxy, yes. Let me flick through. Jen, I'm a good mate. 4 for each Francis used this week. 8 Nori, Milenkovic, Elanga, and Wood. Well, you fully committed to Nottingham Forest for TA. You got rid of Mikalenko. His clean sheet odds were very good. I'm surprised by that. Okay, but good move, and I wish you good luck, bro, man. Would you play 5 defenders? Gabriel, Richards, Williams, and bench Palmer? Don't bench Palmer, even though he's been trashed just for the minutes and potential penalties. Although he missed it. No, I wouldn't play 5 defenders. No, I play one of your midfielders or your striker. No, I'm not really keen on 5 defenders. This defense this season's been sneaking out. 8 weeks out from my first half marathon. Okay, this is good. This is real good, man. Listen, we'll be supporting you all the way, bro. That's an incredible achievement. So yeah, good luck with that. Keep up the training, man. Last time I saw a picture of you, he's looking super healthy, man. Looking a bit more leaner. No, I meant clip it for this video more. When you are comparing the captaincy options, he said Palmer instead of Rudo. Oh, no, don't allow me. I'm still catching up. Hello, yes, click flick. Yes, what's going on, mate? Good to see you, man. Hello, man. It's good. Please listen. Got loads of you from Twitter watching. Jump onto the YouTube, like and subscribe. Straight after the deadline, we do the predictions, mini league predictions, and weekend predictions, I should say, prize predictions league. So make sure you're there for that. I know you didn't mean it. No worries, bro. Listen, man, you know one thing about me is I can take a joke and laugh at myself. The best team value helps me have Salah, Haaland, have some fair play then Delia. Then listen, stick with what you're saying. I can hear you now. You don't want to try have a better team this week at the detriment of your teams the week after. That's understandable. Breaking news. Ortega starts, Edison injured, and yes, I'm creasing with that. And I knew it. I knew he would love it. I knew it. He's just sitting there. Tom just sitting there, cracking up. Oh man, this guy here. I'm waiting, Tom. You know, like I've got my notepad waiting to hear you to pronounce in a certain name. I'm gonna pounce on you, bro. I'm waiting. Next time I see you, whether it's on Juice or at Meats, and I hear you say one name wrong, just one, Tom. I'm gonna come for you. Especially the Arabic names. Okay, you're laughing. Hi, mate. Buy Wood or Marmouche for 2 weeks. Wood's got who's got the City's got Leicester next week, but then you still got the gamble of if he starts or not, where you know Wood is 100% and he's got Man United. So the exciting one is Marmouche, the safe and consistent one, Fundles, is Wood. It's the boring pick, high effective ownership. He's going to be captained low this week. So that's what I'm going to say to you. It's a bit of I don't want to sit on the fence. Buy Wood if you just want consistency, no headache, and not that feeling in your stomach. Is my player going to play, not play? Because Leicester fixture's gorgeous for Marmouche, but what if he doesn't play? They've got the FA Cup fixture, which is important just before then. I don't know if you want that headache. So it all comes down to that, bro. Up to you. Both wicked picks. Let me see. Everyone remember a regular. Oh my God. I remember that. I think we all together. Did you come to the meets? Have you seen Man United's new circus? That is hilarious. Yeah. Those memes cracked me up. I'm going to come back to that. I'm going to star that. That's fucking funny. Oh, my language. Excuse me. Oh, man. I can't wait for game week 32, I think. 32, I think Saka should be fit and playing by then. Yeah, Saka back is going to hopefully change the game and improve it because he's needed. Yeah, Saka back and he's needed, actually. You're right. I think the Premier League, FPL, and obviously Arsenal have missed him. We've all missed him. Oh, man, I can't wait for it. Yeah. AM is good. When is AM? Me personally, I think AM now is becoming a bit of a hindrance, but I think game week 36, 37, 38, you might get a double, believe it or not, in 36 from Spurs. Depends on how the results and permutations go. 37, 38. I think that's the best time. And it depends on what other chips you've got. If you've got no other chips, then you might be able to go 32, 33, 34. No, I can't do 34. It's a blank. But yes, no, we've not missed him. Chris, what's he saying? What would you take out for Haaland, Wissa or Wood, and replace him with? So 1 minute, would you take out for Haaland, Wissa? I'll take out Wissa and keep Wood this week, definitely for Haaland, and replace him with who? I thought that's a replacement, Chris. Yeah, Haaland. So basically, Haaland in for either Wissa or Wood. I'll take out Wissa. Adam Essie, yo Mo, what's going on, Adam? Good to see you, bro. I hope you're well, mate. I'd love it if Dango started today. I would love that as well, but we're not going to get that in the afternoon. I thought it was a 1 p.m. deadline. I'm going to Captain Bruno. Good luck, Vagworks. I love that. You've been rolling the dice last couple of weeks. Good luck, man. I love that. Listen, we've got, 4 minutes for the deadline. Everyone check their team now. This is when I get paranoid. Everyone check their team. Make sure you're happy. Make sure we've got all that information. It's Omar Marmouche. He's starting. Yeah, Chris. He's starting. Put him in. He's starting. Let's flick through content creators. Adriatic, Companion Palmer. That's over 50. Yeah. What this week? Palmer this week. That's crazy. Last week was overthinking. This week is crazy. Haaland, Hattie. Why not, bro? Why not? Why not? He's the top captaincy for me. Why not, Adam? Alanga. I prefer Alanga. Actually, said that with too much confidence. Yeah, I'd go Alanga. Bruno captaincy versus Haaland. Sorry if it's already discussed. Yeah, Vags, we've already discussed it. Here it is on the chart. For me, I'd go Haaland. If you're really hungry and want a bigger differential, but they're both differentials this game week, full stop. You could go Bruno. I'd go Haaland this week. Would Martinelli return? It could do. I mean, the Gunners on the chat might say to you, they give us a bit more detail. Listen, how many more minutes? 2 more minutes. So I'm flicking through the questions. Do you have a mini league? I do, you know, Timothy. I'm going to put that on. I keep saying that. My other friend, he said it to me last week, and I keep forgetting. Every week, there's always something for me to remember, and I flop. I'm going to add that, bro. I've got 2. I've got a private one for the YouTube lot, and I've got one that's a bit more open just in general for everyone. Yeah, bro. I'll add that. No worries. Let me flick through quickly. That's easy mode. Just take Tom to pronounce. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Delia. We get him with that. We get him with that. And I'm going to get him, yeah. All right, I've got another name as well, that new young City centre-back. I want to hear him pronounce that, and then I'm going to listen. I'm gonna get him. Listen. Bagworks, I'm with you. I'm either Bruno or... Listen, let me make sure I'm flicking through quickly. Woody Hattie. Oh, no. Last time Roberto said this, it happened. That's all I'm going to say to you. Don't know if I've Roberto done it, but... Savinho starts from Tony. Wow, this 1 minute. So we've got Savinho, Marmouche. Interesting. It would be hilarious if Haaland doesn't start after all of this. I'd actually be astonished. Captain, Wood or Bruno? Bro, check it on here. Wood for the more safer. Yeah, he's going to be higher owned. So if you're having a great season, go Wood. You don't want to affect your rank. If you don't got the risk and you're playing catch up, go Bruno. Excuse me, sorry. Oh, God. 1 minute. Make sure your teams are locked in, please, guys. Like, just make sure you're happy with your teams, yeah? Make sure you are locked in. If there's... I know normally my chat are on the ball with... Yeah, Negan, man, it's good to see you on here, bro. Yes, Woody Hattie. Oh, no, more voodoo. Delia, don't mention Captain Palmer. Bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good luck, everyone. Green arrows all round. Yes, unless you're in my mini league or your name's Tom. Where's Tom? Pronunciation. Headmaster. Yeah. What's it say? I have Wood and Haaland. Oh, mate. This is my order. Okay. So I'm trying to be honest and transparent. This is my order. But I think the deadline is here, you know. I think the deadline, we're going to move into predictions in a minute. I think the deadline is here. So listen, like everyone said in the chat, we're a little community here, so we wish everyone good luck, and we hope we all smash it this week. Yeah, that's what matters. We hope we all smash it this week, regardless of who we captain. All right. I think that's all of the. Let me see. Bagworks, Palmer not necessarily has gone switching to F1. Oh, I'm still laughing. I can't stop. I actually cannot stop laughing of how bad that went. Predictions time. Boom. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Predictions time. Rank 180. Yeah, you know what, bro? That's not too bad. You know, you're mostly quite high in the majority of your mini leagues. So yeah, you could play safe and go Wood. But it all depends on your management style. Yeah. I've said the story here before, but a couple of seasons back, I was like 300 or 200 rank, and I was gambling. I was pushing hard still. People were saying to me, play safe. I was like, no. And I finished the season on 1,300. The season after, the same. I was like 200 or something, and I thought, oh my God, I can get a double-digit return. So I was pushing, captaining different players, differentials. Again, I flopped it, finished 1,700. It all depends. I don't regret that. You have to be, in this game that you play, you have to, every week, I think you go into, if you're playing safe, some people don't mind just, you know, playing a bit more safer. Nothing wrong with that as well. There's no right or wrong, but just bear that in mind. I'm sometimes going to recommend a more aggressive approach, all right? Let me see. Captain Salah this week, Vast Palmer. To be honest, I bet you they mostly score more than my captain this week, the way it's gone, honestly. All right, I think it's time for, what are we saying? Chelsea to beat us. Can you imagine? My God, don't go predictions. Right, let's get to predictions and let's talk. Let's talk. Last week's scores. Look who's top. Look who's top. Let me bring out. First of all, thank you to everyone that joined in last week. It was a wicked one, actually. Very tightly contested. Look at the scoreboards. And this is the part I'm going to explain the rules for anyone. So if you're watching on Twitter or X, whatever they call it these days, or anywhere else, jump on YouTube now. Now's the time to jump on YouTube. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you've liked. And we're going to do our predictions. Every week, I compile the top, all of the high scorers. End of the month. And this month is an easy month, March. There's only like, I think, 2 game weeks, which means you've got a great chance of winning. So you jump in, and then next month we do the same again. And you win a prize, something like this. You can put your logo, your rank, your team like Man United, Chelsea, Liverpool, whatever you support, whatever you want. And it doesn't have to be this aluminium bottle. It can be a t-shirt, it can be a tote bag, it can be a mug. There's options, whatever you want. So it's a nice prize, top quality. Some of the people in the chat have already won. I think we've had 5 winners. So it's not one of those dodgy dodgy prizes that you enter and you don't win niche. No. So jump off. Anyone from Twitter, come on. Jump onto YouTube, subscribe, get involved. There's the time. It's pretty fun, as you're going to see. We're pretty competitive. So let's run through last week. And it's Suki. Am I pronouncing that correct? God, Tom's going to be on my case for this as well. 23 points. Second place is... Yeah, me. Joint with... Actually, no, it wasn't Joint. Shugsy's 1 point behind me. Colm, unlucky, my friend. 19 points. He's probably... I'm going to do one for the whole season at the end to see who's the most consistent. I think Colm's going to be up there. FTBL09, 18 points. Bud, 17. Wade, last month's champion. He's consistent. And he might, if he does next week again, he could easily win it. Not next week, the next game week, I should say. He could win it. And if he does, maybe he'll donate the prize like someone else did that won it twice to someone else, which is quite nice. Chris, T17. Tom. You didn't pronounce that correct, did you? 15 points. Jamie, 12. Niall, normally top. Jesse, relegation battle. And CR7, bottom of the league. I think there was a couple of others, maybe I'm being harsh, that were lower scored, but I've done this. All right. So I think, yeah, exactly. Big well done. Yeah, it needs some, it needs some pats on the back, man. He deserves these flowers because that's big. Can we see? Here's the predictions table, bud. I'm ahead of you. I'm ahead of you. Let's go. Yes, you fully deserve it. You smashed it, bro. You actually smashed it. There is no between for me. I play either safe or... You are actually one of those managers, Delia. You're like, you don't sit on the fence. You're either fully committed or you're like, yeah, I know. I've noticed that about you, actually. That's why you've gone up and down in leagues. But anyway, so we've done the rules. We've bigged up the top 3 from is a spelling error. Oh, Jay, what's going on to my admin, my mod? What is going on? If anything to blame of points or pronunciations, she's the boss of this this hair store. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah, big well done to everyone. Right. Now we've done the well dones and the praises. Now let's, you know what? Let's kick it off, man. Let's kick this off. How can I join? So this one here, Timothy, what's that? The mini leagues. If it's mini leagues, I'm going to put in the description and I'll pin it in the chat, the code. But if it's this predictions here, Timothy, it's easy. Basically, right now, we're going to just run through the predictions. We put them in the chat and then that's it. Next week, we conduct the scores and then you see if you've won or not. It's as simple as that. It's very, very easy. It's not complicated. The point scoring system is, if you predict the correct score, so you say Everton to win 2-1 and it's 2-1, you get 5 points. If you say Everton to win 2-1 and Everton win 3-1, you get 3 points. Basically, you predicted the result, but not the score. And if you get it wrong, it's 0. That's it. That's the scoring mechanism. 5 points for the correct score, 3 points for the correct result, and nothing for anything kills. End of. All right? So, look, we've already started. This is how it goes. Timothy, here's an example. Delhi has already kicked it off. Everton 3-1 against West Ham. There you go. The relegation battle. Going down, man. Relegation battle. So that's it. Get our results in like this. How Delia done them. I'm going to do mine as well. I'm going to do 2 on exactly how Delia done it like that. Let's see Roberto, actually. He's normally pretty strong with predictions. He's gone West Ham 2-1. Interesting. 2-1. That's what I've gone for. Oh, yes. You know, because I'm right behind you, innit? If I do win it, obviously, it's not, I can't get the prize. I'll donate it to someone else. So simple as that. Please put the score format. Yeah, exactly. It makes it much easier. Oh, Tom, you've gone early. I'll continue watching, but I'll put... Oh, yeah, no problem at all, bro. I know how it is. I know you're juggling loads of stuff, but thank you, Tom. I love that. And you've done pretty well. Hopefully, you got to see where you was. Actually, you didn't do that great, did you? So hopefully you did get to see. But yeah, see, Tom's got them all in. If you're too busy or you've got to jump off, put them all in like Tom. But if not, we enjoy them exactly like this, Timothy. Spot on, bro. Exactly like that. Oh, everyone's thinking interesting. Oh, Yassin's going for Everton 2-0 clean sheet. I'll take that, bro. I got what's his name? Mikalenko in my team. I'd love that. All right, now next one. Ipswich versus, this is a big one. Big one for FPL. Ipswich, I'm going to go. Ipswich. Dilap, does he score or not? I just don't know if they keep clean sheet. I'm going to go. No. Good to see you, yes, by the way. Good to see you, bro. I know you're busy today as well. You've got busy schedule, bro. I know you are. So I respect that. So please make sure you're liking and subscribing as well. If you're playing along, make sure you're liking and subscribing. Ipswich 1, not enough. Ooh, 3 and goals. I was thinking that, Delia. Do they score? Do they concede or not? Oh my God. Ipswich. I bet you've captained Wood. That's what that tells me. 4-0. When have Forest scored 4? Or did they score? Yeah. Ipswich. Okay, this is good. Oh, the reigning champ. Well, he's the champ of March at the moment. 3-0. 14 million. 2-0. Welcome to. Listen, I'm glad you're playing along. Hopefully, you're on YouTube. Please like and subscribe. Yeah, easy prize for you to win, as I said. I mean, prize is just part of it. It's more about the banter and the competitiveness of everyone in here. Love this. I'm seeing some new names jumping in. Yes, Mikael, Werner. Love that. 4-1. How often do Forest score 4 goals, though, bro? Interesting, but good. Yeah, I'm with yes in here. I've gone 2-1. Or did I go 2-0? You should add a predictions to the cup final. You know what? I was thinking that. Should we do that? I don't know, you know. I left it out because it's only the Prem, but let's leave that to last. That's like, I'm going to pin that, you know. That's actually a good point, you know. Someone else said that as well. Bud asked that as well. I went back and forth for the Ipswich score. Not, hopefully not. Andrew Ferguson. Yes, Andrew, it's good to see you, bro. Thank you for jumping on. Good, man. Get the predictions in. Right. So let's go, man. I'm glad to see more people doing this. Right. What we done? So we're on Manchester City. This is I think one of the biggest games for this FPL swingy game weeks. I'm going to go Man City 3 and I'm going to go Brighton 2. That's what I'm going to go. No, Brighton 1. All right. Combs gone. Look what Combs gone. 1-1. Wow. 2-1. That makes me a bit more confident. Andrew, yeah. I hope you're right, bro, because I've gone Haaland captain. We need this. I'm not sure if that's my bias. 14 mil. You've gone 2-1. Okay, cool. The March reigning champion. He's gone Brighton to back in top 4. Fair play. Hope you're wrong. Man City 3. I hope you're right, bro. Man City 2-1. Yessin's gone. Yeah, it's gone Man City 3-0. Interesting. There's goals here. I'm liking this. I hope so. Man City 2. All right, I'm seeing the goals here. Tim's gone. If you don't mind me calling you Tim or Timothy, some don't like that, so I'll say the full name. Timothy. Mikael. 4-0. Woo! That's a peppering. I love that. I hope that's right, bro. I hope that's right. Right, straight on to Southampton v Wolves. This might be the most exciting game of the weekend because teams are fighting for their life. I mean, Southampton are doomed. I mean, can they really come out of this? I don't think that's possible. I've gone, look at this. I've gone early this. 2-1 Wolves. I've gone for. Jay gone 2-1 Wolves, Pirate. Andrew's gone 2-1 Wolves. Wow. So we're all pretty solid. This could be one to add to the slip, you know. 3-0. 2-1. 3-1. Oh, goals here. So Larson up top. Yeah, that could be something there. Delia's gone for the 1-1 draw. Now 1-1. Okay. Yes, 3-0 Wolves. Okay, yeah. So no one's got no respect for Southampton. No one's actually got any respect for Southampton. And can we knock them? Meeks is gone 1-1 draw. Interesting. That would be a coupon buster, that one. 2-1. Southampton 1 with dead game, innit? Yeah, it could be, you know. Right, you're even predicting the game. That's how I know you're on it now. And the last game of Saturday is Bournemouth versus Brentford. Now, this has got potential to be a juicy game. I'm going to go for, you know what? I'm going to go for something big here. Watch this. Watch this. I'm going for something big here, man. I swear. Oh, very close. Delia went before me. She knows I was going to accuse her of cheating. That's very... Oh, Colm. That's what I've done. Look, Colm. Let's see what Andrew's doing. He's 2-2. Okay, it's a Desmond, this one. All right, cool. Cool. Let's see, Andrew. Let's see what you're saying. If you've got the 3-2, yeah, like me. Love that. 3-2 in Boomo. Ooh. Next season, maybe I'll add goal scorers as well from extra bonuses, points or something. Maybe, or is it not good? You complicate it. Maybe I'll leave that. We think about that in summer. You lot can help me improve or make tweaks. I'm hoping to have even better prizes, and I've got some wicked plans for next season as well. I can't lie to you. I'm excited as well. 2-2. Let me see what Mikel's gone. 2-1 Brentford. Interesting. That would be a shock, you know, because if you look at the stats, both are quite strong favourites. Mo, you copied. No way. No. Colm is a blatant pirate. Colm is a blatant pirate. Don't even give him. Don't encourage him, Lydia. Don't encourage him. 4-0. Wow. This game here, you could tell. First goal scorer. Maybe, yeah, that's a good shout, you know, Colm. Next season, you know, something like that. We'll talk about that thing. We'll talk about that in a bit more detail. Right, straight to Sunday. We've got Arsenal versus Chelsea, the London derby. This is going to be, I mean, surely Arsenal, I'm going to go. This is interesting. Yeah, yes, he's gone for this. I would like this to come in selfishly as a Liverpool fan. Yeah, look, people are saying this. Yeah, predict goal scoring next to 2 points. But okay, cool. Something like that. Yeah, okay. But I won't do a vote on it because I don't want people to alienate the people that like the simplicity. Just so simple bonus point for every. Okay, see, these are, you know what? There's too many good suggestions. Make sure you remember these, please, because I'll do something separate for this. I'll put it somewhere so I can actually write all of them down. These are good. Right, Timothy's gone 4-1. Rah, boy. This is a battering. 2-1 Chelsea. Wow, 2 people. 1-0. This is intriguing here. Of course, the Arsenal fan goes 3-1. Let me see what Mikel's saying. 3-1 as well. Fair play. I think that one did I go 2-1. As admin have the finest. Arsenal 2-1. Chelsea doubleheader for Vardiel. Chelsea doubleheader. Imagine that. If you predict that right. Fulham v Spurs. I think this game here is going to be goals as well, you know. I'm going to go 4-2. I'm going to go 2. Yeah, I've gone. Oh, Colm. Poor Colm. We can all pray for Colm, who's a Fulham fan. 2-1. I'll take that. Fulham Spurs 2-1. That's what I went for. Yes. 2. Oh, I went 2-2. What am I talking about? 3-1. Wow. That manager will get fired. 3-1 Spurs. Okay. This game, unlike the Brentford game, I can already see the variation is huge. Yeah. I can actually see Andrew's gone 2-2 tight game. 2-2 as well by yes. Mikel's gone 2. Oh, actually, this game confirms it. I think this is the most different pack of results I've seen. Loads of draws, loads of Spurs winning, Fulham winning. Interesting. Look, Fulham winning, Spurs winning. So this game, that one tells me it's tough to dictate because the majority of us have gone different. Like, that's interesting. And the last game for Leicester versus Manchester United. I mean, surely Manchester United win this. I mean, there's not a world where I think Leicester score. I think Vardy scores, unfortunately. You've gone for the clean sheet. Colm's gone clean sheet. Man United 3-1. What did I go for? I went 3-1 as well, actually. Yeah, same. I went 3-1. 3-1, I think, yeah. Looks like Tom is Man United fan, yeah. Got 3-1. 1-0. Wow, that would be a bit of a disappointment, especially as a lot of us took a hit to bring Bruno in, or maybe even captained him. I mean, it won't be if he's the only one that scored that goal, but 4-1, yeah. Even though Man United are rubbish, Leicester are just so poor. So poor. See, there you go. Look at us, man. Love that. All of us got our results in nice and quick. Now we can start thinking about enjoying the rest of our weekend. So I just want to say, if you're watching on Twitter, please jump on. You still got time. Even though we've already done ours live all together, you can still jump on and add them. As long as you do it before the first game kicks off. That's the simple rule. Otherwise, it's a bit easy to do predictions if you do it after the game. So even I'd be good at it. But yeah, I think this week we will leave. Andrew, I'm thinking we're going to leave. You know what? Yeah, you can put them in, but I'm not going to score them because I didn't really think about that. I kept it as the Prem ones. But that's a good point. Next time, Andrew, I'm going to think about whether we should add actually the Cup ones. Something for me to think about next season. You know that. So yeah, as Jesse just said here, please put the like and subscribe. It doesn't cost you nothing, but it means a big deal to me. Really appreciate that. Hopefully for the people that were on watching it, really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed your company. So thank you very much for being on here, keeping me company. Enjoyed that. Helps me make my decisions as well. Hopefully helps you with your decisions. If you're on Twitter still, X, quickly jump on here, like the stream, leave a comment after the stream as well when it becomes a video, because that helps as well with the algorithm. I really appreciate that. And share it with your friends, innit? Let them know, innit? There's someone else doing content that hopefully they'll enjoy. So as I said, remember the prize next week, next video, next stream, we'll announce the prize for March. Yeah, should be fun for that as well. So definitely, exactly. Look, best of luck, as everyone's saying. Thanks, mate. No problem. Thank you very much, Andrew. Enough respects, bro. Thank you for seeing on here. Delia, thank you very much. Good luck. Thank you. This week to do maybe, let me see, there's so many good suggestions. Maybe preseason predictions, top 4. Yeah, that's a good, there's so many, that's a good shout for preseason content. I love that. That's wicked. Oh my God, I'm gonna start that. That's all right. There's been some good ones. Thank you very much, Adam. Great stream. Thank you, my friend, mate. Really appreciate that. Love that. Wish you good luck. Hopefully, you all have a lovely weekend. No stress. Your team wins and you get a green arrow. What more can we ask? All right. So listen, I'm gonna wish you all good luck. Thank you for everyone jumping on. I really appreciate that. Made my day already. So appreciate that. Thank you. I'm gonna stop talking because I'm fasting and my throat is throbbing. So listen, take it easy, guys. Bye bye. See you all later. Bye bye.